Hello to all historical friends. Today we want to take a look at the top 10 soldiers of the U.S. Army, each of whom changed history in a way. Just think for a moment. If a certain decision or battle was not done, what would the world be like today? In this video, we want to explore this question together and talk about stories that many people may not know about. So stay with me and be sure that this video will do things for you that you have not thought of before. 1. General George Washington. George Washington was one of the most important and influential figures in American history and the first president of the United States. During the American Revolutionary War, he was chosen as the commander of the Continental Army and was able to defeat the British Army and gain American independence with his intelligent leadership. Washington is known as the founding father of America for his precise military strategies and bravery. After the war, he was elected as the first president of the United States and established the foundations of this country's democracy. His role in the formation of the United States of America was extremely important, and to this day, he is recognized as one of the greatest leaders in American history. 2. General Douglas MacArthur. General Douglas MacArthur was one of the most prominent American military commanders who played a vital role during World War II and the Korean War. He is known for leading the Allied forces on the Pacific Front and winning one of America's most important military victories in the war against Japan. MacArthur became a national hero after leaving the wartime Philippines for his bold strategies and his famous catchphrase, "I'll be back." He also played an important role in the reconstruction of Japan after World War II, and his influence remained in American politics and international relations for years to come. 3. General Oliver Hazard. Perry. Oliver Hazard. Perry was an American admiral who became famous for his prominent role in the War of 1812 between the United States and Great Britain. Born in Rhode Island in 1785, he joined the Navy as a young man. One of Perry's most important achievements was the Battle of Lake Erie. In 1813, he won an important victory at the Battle of Lake Erie, establishing American control of the lake. His victory dealt a heavy blow to Britain and played an important role in the American victory on the western fronts of the war. After the battle, Perry famously said, "We have met the enemy and they are ours now," which became a symbol of the U.S. Navy's victory. Oliver Hazard Perry died in 1819, but is remembered as one of America's naval heroes. 4. Colonel Robert Gouldshaw. Colonel Robert Gouldshaw was one of the prominent commanders of the Union Army in the American Civil War. He is known for commanding the 54th Massachusetts Battalion, the first black battalion in the Union Army. Shaw came from a wealthy and well-educated family in Boston and enlisted in the military because of his strong beliefs about freedom and equality. The 54th Battalion, under Shaw's command, participated in difficult battles such as the Battle of Forty Walker in 1863, and the bravery and sacrifices of him and his troops are well documented. Shaw was finally killed in the Battle of Shawborough in 1863, and sacrificed his life for freedom and equality. His character and bravery in the Union Army, and especially in the command of the Black Battalion, made him known as a historical hero. The story of Shaw's life and sacrifices is well depicted in the movie Glenn Gray. Colonel Francis Marion, known as the Lion of South Carolina, was one of the famous commanders in the American War of Independence. He is known for his irregular tactics and guerrilla warfare. Marion was born in South Carolina in 1732 and was known as a local farmer and politician before the Revolutionary War. He joined the Army at the start of the Revolutionary War and commanded in numerous battles against the British forces and their allies in South Carolina. Marion became known for his use of irregular warfare techniques, such as surprise and stealth attacks, and the use of swampy and forested areas to hide and attack. These innovative methods of his contributed to many successes in the war and had a great impact on the war strategies of that time. He is known as one of the pioneers of guerrilla warfare and had a great contribution to the final victory of the American forces. Marion returned to his farming life after the war and died in 1809. Sixth, General Ulysses Simon Grant. Well, now let's go to one of the most famous generals in American history, who played a great role in the American Civil War. General Ulysses Simon Grant. He was the one who could defeat the Confederate Army and keep the United States united. After the war, Grant was elected President of the United States, and his great influence continued even after the war. 7. General George Patton. Another character that we cannot forget, General George Patton, a man known for his leadership in World War II. Patton was a very brave and daring general who hated failure, and this made him win many battles. He was the one who inflicted major blows on the Germans in the battles of North Africa and Europe. 8. Major Eddie Murphy. Major Eddie Murphy may have one of the most amazing stories on this list. Not only was Murphy one of the most proud soldiers of World War II who received the highest military medals of the United States, but after the war, he became a Hollywood movie star. Murphy's life story is a full-fledged adventure that might be a movie itself. 9. General William Sherman. William Sherman is another great commander of the Union Army in the American Civil War. Sherman is known for his famous strategy of March to the Sea, a strategy that greatly contributed to the destruction of the Confederacy's infrastructure. Some consider him a hero, but for many he is a controversial figure. But what is certain is that it played a key role in the victory of the Union Army. 10. General Norman Schwarzkopf. And finally, we come to one of the modern generals, General Norman Schwarzkopf, the one who commanded the coalition forces in the Persian Gulf War. He succeeded in defeating the Iraqi forces quickly and with unparalleled accuracy, and somehow saved the world from one of the great crises. And this is one of the top 10 American soldiers who changed history in a way. Each of them has stories and achievements that have really made a big impact on the world. If you like this video, be sure to like the video and share it with your friends. Really, write in the comments who else you think could be in this list. I will definitely visit your comments and discuss them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be the first to know when new videos come out. Stay tuned for the next videos, because we are here to surprise you with new historical stories every week.